remember when Ryan called me and told me that he was getting married, when I was like, are you really? I said, why do you feel like you need to get married so soon? And I'm going to say what my son would say when he said when he was sitting up on those bunk bed things, or whatever that thing was in the den over the couch. He said a lot of words, and I'm not going to tell anybody what he said, but halfway through it, I wanted to marry her. He loved her so much, and I was like, I'm here.
I'm an only child, so to see all three of mine grow up and scrap and love and everything that siblings do has been such a blessing. Now, I will say this, of my three girls, Abbie is definitely the strong-willed one. But she used to sit in the back of the car when I was driving at 4 or 5 years old and made me do math problems while she's sitting in her car seat. Can I turn on the radio now, Ab? Nope. I want, okay, 5 plus 5. You wanted math problems, one after another. How about if I get you an icy instead? Nope, I want some more math problems. Abbie and I had a long talk one night, and I said, honey, if you're not ready, if the timing's not right, just don't try to force it. When we had lunch that day, it was actually on Abbie's birthday, and it was just as calm. And we sat there and talked for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I felt like I asked all the right questions. I'm not sure if I did or not, but it all fell into place, and I guess the stars lined up. But what a great family, Ryan, you have. And I've had the opportunity and the fortunate enough to meet a lot of your family. But there's no doubt you guys are meant for each other.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered together in the presence of the triune God to marry this man and this woman. And that is a big deal. This is a good day. Human history began with a wedding, and human history will end in a wedding with the marriage supper of the Lamb. So thank you, Ryan and Abbie, for letting us enter into the joy that is really woven into the fabric of the universe. I'm so glad that y'all had Susan read that passage from Colossians, because that speaks to what it is that y'all are about to do here in a few minutes. Because y'all are about to make vows, public promises, which is really my favorite part of this whole deal. It's wonderful and terrifying, and wonderful and terrifying. You're gonna turn and face each other and make vows and say, I will love you and I will be there for you regardless of what happens down the road. And that's so anti-Hollywood. And yet it is the most romantic, deeply beautiful thing of this whole thing. Because what you're doing is you're looking at each other and saying, when I find out what you're really like, I'll be there for you. I will choose to love you even when I don't feel like it. When those doors opened and Abbie came down the aisle, Ryan kept his face with his hand, and tears were streaming down his face. And he was becoming melted in that moment, becoming undone. I don't really know what you were experiencing in that moment, but I know at some level you were feeling overwhelmed with love for her, overwhelmed with the honor that you get to call her your bride. I now joyfully pronounce you, Ryan and Abbie, husband and wife, in the name of the Father and of the Son and the Holy Spirit, whom therefore God has joined together, let no man put asunder. Ryan, you make this your And it is now my honor and privilege to announce to you Mr. and Mrs. John Ryan Ridley.